What's up, everybody? Last week we got season 25 of Apex Legends. I know I'm a few days later than I normally would be into the season, but we did our legend rankings yesterday. Today we are doing our long range rankings, and coming up we'll have our close range rankings. So if you want to see that stuff, I'll link legend rankings down below. And if you want to make sure you see that close range rankings right away, subscribe, notification bell so you can see it first. And please don't forget to like and comment down below your thoughts on my rankings. Go ahead and call me a dumbass. I fully expect it at this point. But without further ado, we're going to go and get into the long range. The 30-30 got some buffs. I really like the 30-30, but of course, you know, the 30-30 is a little bit of a skilled weapon. So we're going to put it in A. I don't know. We'll see what comes out as S tier. Alternator, because it's got some mid-range capabilities, it's not great in the long range. We're going to go ahead and stick it in C. The bow check is just mid. We're going to go ahead and put that in B. It came out of the care package finally, but we're actually going to put it, it can't be down with an SMG. And yeah, we're just going to leave it in B. It's just going to end up at the bottom of B tier. But there's no ammo on the ground. You have to go re-get your arrows. And you can add a grenade to it, and you can charge the arrows, and they'll become explosive arrows, but it's just not that good, and the ammo supply is just weak. That definitely needs a change. All the SMGs are probably going to end up in C because they have some mid-range abilities. The charge rifle, man, if you can hit your shots with it, it's really good. It's going to go behind the bow check, though, because I'm a hater. Devo, especially in the ballistic sling, people are using a lot right now, but they aren't really using it too much for long range. In the mid-range and close range, it's going to kill somebody. Now, this is long range, kind of mid-range rankings here. So we're going to put it in A, and I'm sure it'll get moved down. Shotguns are, we don't even need an F tier here. I mean, an E tier. We just go F. Shotguns are going in F tier. Flatline, of course, always ends up in S tier. G7 I like. I don't like it as much as the 30-30 this season because there's no skull piercer on the G7. But the Diva's kind of hard at long range. The Havoc's back. I like the Havoc. It's more of a mid-range beam than a long-range beam, but it's certainly better than the Devo. Then we have the Hemlock. The Hemlock's fine. I'm going to put it behind the Devo. I'm just not a big Hemlock guy. Kraber always ends up in S tier. You know, we normally take points off for care package rarity, but it's just when you have it, if you can hit your shots with it, it is just so devastating. Love the L-Star despite the nerfs. The L-Star is still good. I'm going to go ahead and put it above the 30. We're going to put it behind the 30-30. Longbow I don't like, but it's definitely better than the bow check. It's a marksman rifle in the sniper rifle class, and it just doesn't feel as good as some other snipers. Mastiff's a shotgun. Mozams actually have the best range of the shotgun, so we're going to stick it in D tier. Nemesis is going to go up here behind the Kraber. P20 is going to go in D tier. Then we have the PK. The PK is a weird one because with its care package buff, you can kind of hit shots at long range. So we're going to actually stick it in the bottom of C tier. The Prowler is easy to shoot and does more damage, so it's going to go at the top of C tier. R3, has to go up into S tier if these other guns are in S tier. R9, worse than the car because it holds less ammo, but pretty much the same for the mid-range as the car. The Rampage without a thermite is somewhere at the bottom of A tier, top of B tier. But since you can put a thermite on it, we're actually going to put it ahead of the Devo and the Hemlock. The RE is a pocket SMG, so it's going to go ahead of the PK here. The Sentinel is a great sniper. I feel like I'm putting too much into S tier, so we're going to actually put it down into A tier. I know that's kind of dumb, but that's just the way it is. The Spitfire, I actually love the Spitfire. I know a lot of people aren't big on the Spitfire. I actually really like it. It's my second favorite LMG behind the L-Star. Then we have the Triple Take. Care package rarity does hurt it, but I think it is the best overall marksman rifle. Because care package rarity hurts it, we're going to put it behind the G7 just because you can't find it that easily. The Volt, I think, is the best mid-range SMG. And then the Wingman is we're just going to stick it right in the middle of 8. Yeah, it's been falling off for me. They did buff it some, but they buffed it for more close range stuff. Like now you can add a laser to it. So they didn't get buffed for long range, and I just think there's so many good long range options ahead of it. So I mean, it's hard for me to not put the flatline number one. I'm actually going to switch the flatline and the R3. People love the Nemesis. I don't like how the fire rate is different because you have to ramp it up on the Nemesis. But we're actually going to go ahead and put it ahead of the Kraber because of Kraber's care package rarity. And I think I'm good with this ranking here. I mean, it's just, especially, ARs are good in crowded areas, better than, snipers are or marksman rifles are. And there's a lot of open areas, of course, where snipers and marksman rifles are good on the 3 maps currently in rotation: World's Edge, Storm Point, and Olympus. But like World's Edge and Storm Point, you can also find yourself in a lot of buildings, not Storm Point, Olympus, in a lot of buildings in close range fights. And so I do like the versatility of the ARs more. And the Nemesis gets third there because it's just, I hate the inconsistent fire rate. I know when it's fully charged up, it's really good. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, but you have to charge it up to get it to its maximum capacity. And for me, that holds it back a little bit, especially because anytime I'm using it, I'm afraid of whenever I stop firing, it's going to not be good anymore. So that is my long range rankings. Like I said, don't let me know in the comments if I'm smart or dumb, where I'm right or wrong. Go ahead and just call me a dumbass if you want. Any comments help the algorithm, so I really won't complain. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you like this type of content and want to see it first, especially because we still have our close range rankings coming, as well as we also do Warzone content. We do game review content. So if you like any of that stuff and want to see it first, don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you want to see anything live on Twitch, whether it's me playing Apex, single-player games, which I do on Sundays, or when brand new games come out, or you want to see me play Warzone or whatever, you want to just come tell me I'm a dumbass while I'm live, that Twitch is linked down below, as well as all my other social medias, and the channel that I upload my single-player gameplay on. That's all linked down below. If you want to check me out anywhere else or support me anywhere else, I really do appreciate it. But I will see you on Olympus, World's Edge, and Storm Point. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.